Hey guys, it has been a minute. We have a lot of work to do in this thing. We kind of took some time off, did a Memorial Day party, hung out with some friends, did a couple off-road trips with the Buggy and the Jeep, and a bunch of other things except for work on this thing. So we need to get back to work on this thing, build ourselves a dash, do some wiring, power steering lines, brake lines, and that's about it. We can start this thing up, so check it out. Alright guys, so dashboard is the name of the game on this episode, and we're going to try to use our cardboard aided design and kind of throw this thing across here. Try to get this thing to fit nicely, and then start figuring out where I want my gauges to come out on. And I'm probably going to do it somewhat similar to our 4-seater build, and the dash gauges kind of come out in the middle, and you know, you got 4 gauges or 5 gauges running down the center. And then yeah, we need a master kill, ignition, I think that's basically it, and a switch panel. Probably need some switches in there. But yeah, that's going to be the gist of this. Let's see if we can't knock it out. Alright, that is bolted in, and everything sits pretty dang flush. And if you can't see, this raises and then lowers, but it also bows outwards this way. So it was quite the challenge to get it matched up and looking good. So super happy with how that looks. Everything's nice and straight. Now it's time to basically cut the orbital valve or the steering shaft hole and then start designing some sort of dash. So I don't like just putting gauges just flat against this metal. I feel like it's lazy. So I'll make it, a piece come out, and that way they're all sitting, I guess, level or whatever that is, horizontal to you. So we will try to do that and see what I can come up with. Okay, it has been another couple of weeks. We actually went on a vacation and a couple of wheeling trips again with the Jeep. Yeah, we are way behind schedule on this thing, so I need to try to knock out this dash. I got these covers I got to put on here, make it line up with this really nice, kind of the end caps, I guess. Weld together the whole gauge cluster, cut out the back of it. And then start mounting in some gauges and wiring and see where we can get. So anyways, way behind schedule. Let's get to getting. Alrighty, so got the dash pretty much knocked out. I do have to pull it back off one more time and grind all these nice and flush to make them as pretty as I can. And yeah, and then these are the holes to mount the switch, the aux beam switch panel, and then this is the ignition, as you can see, and then obviously this is the master kill on and off. So I do have to put the end caps on yet. I might kind of cut this at an angle like this and then have this piece kind of angled and come down, but pretty much done. Just gotta finish those things up, and the dash is going in for the last time in my garage. Okay, got our ground down. Everything's coming together pretty stinking good. This is just sitting in there, it's not crooked. This is the switches. All the switches will be on here, which is pretty sweet. I think I would like to start doing all the hydraulic lines, or the steering lines, but I need to go check out Outlaw Buggy, which is now my neighbor's. I'm gonna go check that out later today and figure out how to plumb it so I can figure out length of hose. But for now, I think until then, I'm gonna start messing with some wiring. I started kind of organizing what I don't need. These are all the don't needs up here. This is like, I don't know, like 4-wheel drive ground to activate, like some weird stuff in here, that speedometer we don't have, stuff like that. So these are gonna be the wires that we do need. Signal to start a solenoid, our tack lead, fan switch. This is ground on, so you basically plumb this to the ground of the relay and it will trigger that relay to go on. And then we got this one over here, which is switch 12-volt power to fuse block. That one will be pretty easy. That's going to be going to our ignition. This is the ignition switch right here, so we'll put it on that, and as soon as you hit that, it's now switched power. And then this one is to full-time battery power. So, and then we got to check engine light, and then the last one is up here. There is fuel pump power, 12-volt to pump. So basically run this all the way back to the pump, and that's the gist of wiring to fire this thing up. So super easy, like six or seven wires. Then we also have to plug in all our sensors and stuff. But other than that, what's this one say? Ooh. Fan connect? Interesting. It's already got some fan wires on there, so didn't see that coming. I might have to look into that. But yeah, anyways, we're moving right along. Get some wires knocked out. It's gonna be really hard to see, but I'll be doing stuff. Okay, there we have it. We have an ignition wired in. You can start hearing some of the solenoids under the dash clicking and working, so I think the computer is wired all good. I think I'm gonna try to wire or hook up the oil pressure gauge and then add some fuel, and let's see if this frickin' thing will start. That will be pretty exciting. So we're getting close. Okay, got the oil line hooked up. I'm just doing one more little quick check before I try to fire it up. I guess we should see if we have oil. It's probably, oh, I don't even think I have an oil dipstick. Okay, let's try to find an oil dipstick and then go from there. Okay, I just put a big piece of aluminum rod down in the dipstick hole, and we have oil in there, so it actually looks brand new. I just wiped it on the camera. But anyways, so we got oil. Make sure your transmission's in park, and then I don't know, see what happens. Okay, see if we can prime some fuel into the system. I think I got everything connected. What happens? I didn't see this coming. It's pissing fuel out of the line. There's not a nick in it. There's nothing in it. I hope the lines aren't so old already, because I mean, you started building this like 6-7 years ago. I guess I'll try to see if I have enough to cut this and then slide it into this fitting again. We'll see what happens. Okay, got that line cut. It's a little short now, which I'm a little bummed about, but I think it will be fine. Alright, let's see if she leaks again. On. Oh, got leak up here. Or is that just the regulator opening up? Try it again. Oh. Is there more leaking down? Where's it leaking down from now? There's another freaking hole in this line down here. Man, this stuff sucks ass. Leaking also there, somewhere on the line there. Do not buy steel braided line. Do not buy it. It is the worst. It's pouring down on the ground here, pouring down in the back. There's like 4 or 5 leaks in it. Stupid. Okay, quick update. Well, I got bored waiting for the fuel line to come in, so I actually started doing some of the winch plates. This is all just tacked together and just sitting on there. But I got it mocked up. Once I weld this all to the seam, I'll cut this little lip off of there. But so yeah, going good up there. Fuel lines are replaced. The Evil Energy, I think, is the brand I went with, but no leaks on anything. All new line. I haven't really zip tied it in place yet because I actually just want to hear this thing run. So at least try to start it. But yeah, no, I don't think that's leaking. Yeah, no leaks. We're good. We're gonna try to fire it up, see what the heck happens. Alrighty, here goes. goes. Let's see what happens. Somewhere. She's running, but she ain't running on all cylinders. Let's see if I got hot manifolds on this side. Yeah, see, I got a dead cylinder over here. Oh, another dead cylinder. I got 2 cylinders. These 2 cylinders over here are not going. It does run though. It's got a troubleshooting issue now. Better. Still missing, I think, those cylinders over there. Still got 2 cylinders missing, I think. Oh, we're leaking oil somewhere. Oop, that one working. Alright, now we're down to 1 cylinder. We got just missing 1 cylinder now. Also have the oil pressure sender, or the oil pressure line leaking, so I got to fix that too. Where do that first? Got some drippy drippies coming from that top of that line over there. It kind of looks crooked, so maybe I got it cross-threaded on there or something, but I have a new one of those fittings. I'll pop a new one in there right now. Okay, oil pressure fitting repaired. Put that new one in there. It is not leaking anymore, so I just must either over tightened it or cross-threaded it. I think I over tightened it because there are real tiny threads on there, and the threads on the inside of the cap was stripped. So it's happy now. Didn't over tighten. No leaks. Now we're down to troubleshooting this miss. So we have 1 miss on whatever cylinder this one is. That we'll try to figure out. Alrighty, it's been a day or so, but we tightened everything up. I got that spark plug to start working on that side. I think it was just a coil pack plug, but anyways, she's good to go, so let's fire up again. Still got 1 cylinder not firing. This one over here is not firing, so I might start switching coil packs around, see if maybe I got a dead coil. That cylinder right there is not going. So I don't know, maybe I'll switch this coil pack with this coil pack, just swap the plug wires around, see if it follows. If not, it was kind of corroded up in here. I tried to clean it up best I could. Might screw that one more time. And then lastly, check I already checked it, but the fuel injector plug, it looked good, so I don't think it's that, but I might just see if it'll start arcing against the exhaust or something, see if that's the case or not. So anyways, but for now, guys, she is a runner. We are making progress. We got some wiring to tie up. Back wiring to the fuel cell still needs tied up, but and then sheet metal work in the back, power steering lines and brake lines, and we will be very close to sending this thing home. So, but as always, guys, hey, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this build. She's getting real close to being done. Hopefully the next episode is our final episode with it, and we send it home to its owner. So, and it's out of my shop. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys.